This is NBC2 News Today.
Can you believe this? Just during the break, I made a new friend. Carla from the Terre Haute Humane Society has brought this adorable beagle. And what's the name?
Her name is Crunch. And I mean, she went right to Robin. I mean, it's like, I've been abandoned. But she is we think she's somewhere between 4 and 5 years old, a beagle. She's got a lot of energy for a little 4 or 5-year-old. She is just an absolute sweetheart.
And I'm keeping her on my lap because if not, she'd be like a bunny jumping up and down. Yes, thank you for the kisses.
Well, beagles have lots of energy anyway, so.
Here we go.
So no doubt, Crunch, he wants to know what's going on around, or is it her?
It's a her.
Okay, I didn't check very closely.
Yes,
So she wants to know, though, what's going on in her world.
She is, yeah, that's typical beagle. She's very inquisitive, and she's just a fun little girl, and loves other dogs. We've had her in kennels with other dogs, and she does just fine. We don't test anymore with cats at the shelter, so I really don't know how she does around cats.
All right. Yeah, some beagles, you know, they ignore them, and some of them are a little more curious than others. It's always a good idea to test if. But you can bring your own pets in, right?
This is true. We have an area there at the shelter where you can bring them in for what we call a meet and greet and see how a shelter dog will do with your own puppy or kitty cat, and it's an opportunity to make sure they're going to get along real well when you bring them home.
And I gotta say, real quick, just petting her fur, I don't think I've ever felt a dog with such soft fur. She is
like velvet.
Yeah, like velvet. Very good way to describe it.
She's wonderful.
And you know, typically beagles are very good with children too.
Yes. Yeah, she as you can see, she just loves to be loved and share the love.
She knows how to get the kisses already, so she can welcome you once you adopt her. So what's really important, though, people need to understand is microchipping.
Microchipping. This little girl has a microchip in her, but the owners did not keep the information updated, and so you know, we don't know where her home is, but you know, heaven forbid, some things bad happen. A dog can get loose and brought into the shelter, and the first thing we do is we check a dog to see if the dog has been microchipped. And it's such a happy ending for, you know, a bad situation if we can microcheck and see that the dog's owner. So if you do have a pet at home who has not been microchipped, bring her into the shelter and we can do that for you. It's just $35. Keep the information updated. If you move or change your phone number, get that information changed. And if your pet does get loose, why then we can get you back and reconnected, and all will be well.
And a lot of veterinarians also have microchips.
Yes, they do.
They have a little scanner to see, so definitely check that out. Easy to update on the computer.
It is very easy to update.
Well, you know what?